all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
It's time for The Lighter Side with Ron Barry, being brought to you today by the Brownsville Historical Society and Nemacolin Castle, the Sandwich Shop and Deli, Tate's Auto Repair, Jeffrey W. Hughes Photography, Tracy Counseling Center, and John and Son Catering.
Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Hello, and welcome to The Lighter Side. I'm your host, Ron Barry, on this beautiful, for lack of a better term, Tuesday afternoon in gorgeous downtown Uniontown. So this is show number 79, and I don't know about you, but I've been enjoying this cooler weather. It's my kind of weather. I like it when it's warm, but not excessive. Excessive humidity just isn't my thing. So, I know it's not going to last forever, but, we'll make the best of it for the next X number of hours. I think there's some rain in the forecast, so, excuse me, it had to come sooner or later. So, anyway, as you know, and as TJ reminded me when I came through the door, my beloved Fighting Irish fell to the Miami Hurricanes. A lot of just bad execution, maybe some poor play calling, and they did make a valiant comeback and tied the score near the end of the game, but Miami scored a field goal, and Notre Dame was on the move, and they just ran out of time. So, hats off to the Hurricanes. They had our number, and so it's on to, I believe, Purdue is our next opponent. So, on to the Boilermakers. So, anyway, as always, the bad dad joke of the day. Hey, Thomas Jefferson.
Hey, Ronald.
Ever tell you about the time I worked as a private detective?
No, just another job you have.
Yes. Well, I dropped my phone and cracked the case.
Go on, Ronald.
All right, so now it's time for a feature we started last week, and this is Bad Dad News. So,
And this is Bad Dad News, all the bad from all the dads around the clock, around the world, with daytime anchor Ronald Barry.
Thank you, TJ. This is Ronald J. Barry reporting. Concert goers at a recent bluegrass music festival were injured when rain suddenly changed to ice balls. Said one attendee, quote, "It hurt like hail." A recent survey shows that Americans are using more French words and phrases such as hors d'oeuvres, and that's just for starters. A PA state politician said he's tired of people making fun of him because of his weight. A spokesman for the congressman says, quote, "He just needs to lighten up." In medical news, doctors have discovered a new procedure to administer the flu vaccine. Just before the injection is administered, the physician turns out the lights. There's no way yet to determine if this new method will work, but at least it's a shot in the dark. Turning to the world of fashion, the latest trend in ladies' outerwear is to don an umbrella hat during a thunderstorm. Says an expert, quote, "It's not just cute, it's electrocute." In the entertainment world, the band AC/DC announced that they will not perform at the Electricians Convention. When asked why, a spokesman for the legendary rock band said that they wanted something more current. And finally, in sports, Steelers coach Mike Tomlin announced that the team will eliminate post-game meals this season, instead relying on turnovers to feed the players. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Bad Dad News. And Bad Dad News has been brought to you by Itchy's Pool Hall and Coin-Operated Laundry. Remember, you won't scratch at Itchy's. Miracle Motors. in beautiful downtown Ulede. If it's quality used car, it's a miracle. And Satrial's Pork Store. Don't ask questions. Forget about it. All right. So there you have it. Bad Dad News, the latest feature of the lighter side and our timely, up-to-date news broadcast. Maybe it's worthy of an award like TJ won. I don't know, but I'm not going to hold my breath. So I'm going to ask you, the audience, since we have the smartest listeners in the world. All right, what is your best bad dad joke? All right, so we'd like for you to give us a call on the WV Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line at 724-438-4593 and tell us. Now remember, it has to be clean. This is a family show. Okay. But if you have a bad dad joke, let us hear it. And maybe, just maybe, if we think it's good enough, you might get the rim shot from TJ. Okay. So, now remember that's quite an honor. I mean, he only does that for one of my jokes in the entire broadcast. So,
Yeah, but I think you make me do it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't ever do it.
well, I'm trying to build it up a little bit there. So, yeah. So, give us your best bad dad joke. And again, the WV Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line, 724-438-4593. You can chime in on Facebook if you want to, but we may not see that in a timely manner. So the best thing to do is to give us a call. And there's a million of them out there. Some of them are pretty clever. Others are really, really horrible. But it's... I do get a lot of compliments when people do see me. All three people who listen to the show, I've ran into all three of them once in a while. No, I can't complain. We do have a good audience. We have some regular callers, and there are some people that I work with and things that listen to the show regularly. So thank you for that. Keep doing that. And by the way, we're still always looking for sponsors. If you'd like to sponsor the lighter side, you give me a call or an email at ron6chief@gmail.com. That's RON, the number 6, chief, CHIEF, @gmail.com. If you're interested in being a sponsor, contact me and I'll tell you how it works and all about it. We need some of our longtime sponsors are taking a break, which is perfectly fine. I mean, they kept the show going from its infancy back in December of 2024 until it's where we are now. And again, we're 79 shows in. Next one's number 80 already. So we've been around that long. We must be doing something right. So we enjoy interacting with the listeners and the callers and things like that. So, all right. So here we go. We got one caller on hold. So we'll go ahead and take that call. Hi, you're on the lighter side. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, listen, this is Charlie, but I got some jokes for it. This is jokes.
Okay.
Hey.
Now remember, keep it clean. Okay.
It's clean.
All right.
It's clean.
Lay them on us.
Hey, what did pepperoni say to the mozzarella?
What?
Can we do a pizza?
All right.
Hey, number 2 is, what do you call an elephant on ice skates?
An elephant on ice skates. I do not know.
An icebreaker.
All right. All right.
Number 3 is, why did guinea pig cross the road?
Why did the guinea pig cross the road?
It was a test run for the chicken.
All right.
I'm out of here.
Thank
they
you.
were all clean.
Yes, they were. Thank you, Charlie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, there you go.
There's his rim shot.
Okay. All right. Well, Charlie, I hope you heard that. You did get a rim shot for that one.
For all three of them, they were all
Yeah,
good.
they were all good and they were all clean. So that's all we asked.
You want me to give you one, Ronald?
Sure, lay one on me.
Because this is perfect time because this is football.
Oh boy, here we go. Go ahead.
Why did the coach go to the bank?
Why did the coach go to the bank?
To get his quarterback. That gets a rim shot because I'm in charge of it.
To get his quarterback. Okay. All right, we have another
we
caller
do.
on hold. All right. Hi, you're on the lighter side. Who are you speaking with?
My name's Marty.
Hi, Marty. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
All right. You got a joke or two for us?
I got a couple.
Okay.
Why did the cowboy adopt a wiener dog?
Why is that?
He always wanted to get along, little doggy.
That's a good one. All right. How about another one?
My friend adopted a dog from a blacksmith.
Uh-huh.
What's the first thing he did when he got home?
I don't know. What's the first thing he did when he got home?
He made a bolt for the back door.
That's a good one there. He gets out.
Yeah, you get a rim shot for that one. All right. Do you have any more?
That's all I got for now.
Well, thank you for calling. Thank you for contributing. Keep on listening to the lighter side.
Always do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. There we go.
Right.
We're off to a good start there. Okay, that's how you do it, folks. In case you're wondering, those last two callers were perfect. They kept their jokes clean, and there were some groaners in there, but they were funny too. The long little doggy one, that was a good one. And I'm a dachshund dad, so I have a dachshund at home, so I'll have to get a little cowboy hat or something for him to wear for that joke. He does have a hot dog costume he wears at Halloween that fits over him. Here's some classics, okay? Did you hear about the two peanuts walking through the park?
No.
One was assaulted.
I think I've said that one before.
Yeah, my
too.
little laugh after that. Boy, it really adds credence to the jokes here. And I told you about the time I went to the dentist, right? And he said, all your teeth are going to have to come out and you're going to need dentures. And I said, Doc, I don't have dental insurance. What am I going to do? He says, well, pay me $1 a week. So I got buck teeth.
Oh, Ronald.
Boy, you could hear. Is that crickets in here?
Yeah, there's I need to find a crickets thing on here. That's what I need to find next.
Well, folks, give us a call on the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line, 724-438-4593, and give us your best dad joke or two. And again, remember, keep them clean. This is a family show. And the first two callers did an excellent job. So, share your humor with our audience. Okay.
I have another one, Ronald.
All right.
I got all kinds of them. I'll throw in a few here and there.
You sound like Jimmy Durante. I got a million.
I got. Well, I might.
All right.
R.I.P. boiled water. You will be missed.
Oh man, that's
look, you're making me as bad as you with these things now.
I know. So, you got another one?
Well, I got all kinds on here.
All right.
Well, we're gonna have a call in a second, maybe.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find another one. Oh, I like telling dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs.
My son said to me, "Hey, Dad, did you get a haircut?" I said, "No, I got them all cut."
I think I just saw something like that a minute ago here.
That's a classic.
Okay.
All right.
We have a caller. Yes, we do.
All right. Hi, you're on the lighter side. Who are you speaking with?
Coop.
Coop. How you doing, Coop?
Very good.
You got one for us?
Late night programming watching.
Okay.
There was a man with a nice suit on and a woman in a nice dress, and the man said, "Very sorry to hear about your husband." And the lady said, "Oh, thank you so much." And the man said, "What happened?" She said, "I sent him out in the garden to get some green beans. He didn't come in. She said, "I went out and he was laying dead in the green beans." The guy says, "Oh, my Lord, what did you do?" She said, "I opened up a can of peas." That's it.
Thank you. That's a good one.
All right, buddy.
Nice build up to that one. We have another call?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, we're good.
Opened up a can of peas. Okay.
That's good.
All right. I think can of peas that's another word for hors d'oeuvres of some sort. I'm pretty sure.
Would you like to take a break, Ronald?
Sure, let's do that. All right, you're listening to 590 AM, 101.1 FM, W266DB, WMBS Uniontown.
No Magical Mystery Tour is complete without a stop at the Sandwich Shop and Deli, just off of Abbey Road at 121 Brownsville Avenue in the Square, Brownsville. Enjoy a made-to-order sandwich with a bowl of Sabina's homemade soup, try an authentic New York bagel slathered with one of their delectable toppings, or perhaps just a visit to the coffee bar for a delicious gourmet brew. Don't forget a cookie, brownie, or tempting dessert, fresh baked daily. Call 724-785-4089. The Sandwich Shop and Deli, Brownsville.
When you need to service your vehicle, there is one local shop ready to meet all your needs. Nate, Tate, and the boys at Tate's Auto Repair in Uniontown do it all, from engine work and routine maintenance to tires, brakes, oil changes, and state inspections. Call Tate's today at 724-550-4756 or stop at the shop at 250 Connellsville Street to ensure your vehicle is ready to go for any trip in any weather. Tate's, proud sponsor of the lighter side on WMBS.
Are you looking for professional photography for your wedding or engagement, senior photos, or any other special event? Well, then look no further than award-winning Jeffrey W. Hughes Photography, also offering photography classes, workshops, and tours of the Laurel Highlands. Get in contact at 724-322-0034 or visit jwhphotography.shop.
All right, if you don't recognize that happy little tune, that's Electric Light Orchestra, or ELO, and Mr. Blue Skies. That'll get your toes to tapping. So anyway, today we're featuring bad dad jokes from you, our audience. And remember, you can call us at on the WV Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line, 724-438-4593. But you got to keep them clean. This is a family show. So far, everybody's done a great job at that. So do we have another caller?
We do.
All right. Hi, you're on the lighter side. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, Ron, it's Leanne, and really isn't a dad joke. I'm going to relate, especially since someone had the guinea pig and chicken joke. It's what I saw on a card from a major card manufacturer, okay?
Uh-huh.
It has two chickens standing beside a casket in which there is a chicken deceased, and you can't help noticing that the floral arrangements are in Kentucky Fried Chicken boxes. Real cute. And they go, no one knows why Alan crossed the road, but at last he's made it to the other side. And then it says, I think that's pretty funny. Thank you for this.
Well,
then the other one goes, and he looks so natural except for the tire marks.
Well, I long for a world where a chicken can cross the road without having his motives questioned.
Well, that's it. Yeah, me too. It's like, there you have it. But anyway, that's all Leanne has. You keep up the good work. It's a pleasure.
Hey, it's candy corn time, Leanne.
I know it is. Are you the lover of the candy corn?
Yeah, and TJ's the hater of the candy corn. So
he's the hater, so you can rest assured that all the candy corn that comes is yours.
Well, thank you, Leanne.
TJ says, and I don't care.
Well, thank you as always. All right.
What does TJ like?
All right. Well, he's on. Go ahead.
Mr. Goodbar is my favorite.
Mr. Goodbars are tough to find other than the
miniature ones, yeah.
Fun size, which means I don't know what fun there is when you only get 2 bites if you're lucky, but it must be fun. Yeah. But okay, something to keep in mind because it's that time of year.
Yes, it is. And we thank you for being a listener and a friend of WMBS, Leanne.
Absolutely. You guys take care.
You too.
Keep yakking it up and be careful crossing the road because,
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Do we have another call?
We don't.
Okay. So anyway, that reminds me of a good one. Where do generals keep their armies?
I don't know.
In their sleeveys. Oh, is this thing on? Hello?
There were your crickets there,
There's
Ronald.
the crickets, yeah. So we got the crickets on there now. So in the rare occasion that he likes the joke, he'll play the rim shot for me, and then the rest I'm just going to get crickets.
Yeah, I got to save that now.
Yeah, that's like me asking my students if they did yesterday's homework assignment. I get crickets. I got that today. I gave them an assignment over the weekend. Anybody do it? Crickets.
Crickets.
Yeah. So that's okay. They'll get it caught up. So Anyway, so we're talking classic dad jokes, and we've heard some really good ones from some of our listeners already. And we may have another call coming in here in a minute. So, yeah, but if you'd like, give us a call on the WV Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line at 724-438-4593. So, we're going to see if we have a call.
We do.
All right, let's take it.
Go ahead.
Hi, you're on the lighter side. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, Ron. This is Chuck.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I got a kind of a stupid joke for you, but
That's the kind
we'll do it real
That's
quick.
the kind we like the best, my friend. Lay it on me.
Okay. How come you never see any dead crows on the roads when you're driving around?
Why not?
Because his buddies are up in the trees saying caw, caw, caw. That's all I got. That's all I
thank
got,
you, my
Ron.
friend. Thank you for calling. We appreciate it.
Okay, buddy.
Keep listening. All righty. All right.
Another one, Ron.
All right.
Go.
Hi, you're on the lighter side. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, guys. It's Mark from Carlosville. Your buddies from Mark to Carlosville here.
Well, aren't you just booming in today? All right, so...
Hey, y'all go to church this past Sunday and pray for all that we have and everything and all your animals and everything?
Well, I pray quite regularly, yes.
Okay, I was in... and after the sermon, the father said that he was... he knew of a few mice that had passed away, 3 mice, and they surely went to heaven. And sure enough, the angels seen the mice in heaven, and the mice was led to God. And the mice said, "It's a mighty big place you got here, God." And the mice asked for pairs of roller skates to get around on. And the next thing you know, the next day, a cat shows up in heaven and was led to God by the angels. And the cat said to God, "How you like it up here, Mr. Kitty Cat?" The cat goes, "I love these Meals on Wheels."
Oh, that's a good one. All right. Well, thanks, Mark. Always good to hear from you, my friend.
God bless.
All right. You too, sir.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
I have another one, Ronald.
All right. Lay it on me.
Where do wasps like to get lunch?
Where do wasps like to get lunch? Where?
A bistro.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, you're a little bit too bossy.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and here I am playing these cheesy sound effects along with it. So,
Oh, gosh.
Say, I beg your pardon. Do you have any idea what we're doing?
I sure don't.
But you work with so many different on-air personalities. You have to look forward to this little break in the silliness once every week.
You're definitely the craziest of them.
Well, especially those videos I send you guys. And,
oh God.
you and Kendall not together but dancing to the with your awards from the Broadcasters Association. So thank goodness for AI. That's a cool thing. So yep. But yeah. So we're talking bad dad jokes. We've had a lot of callers call in. So there's still time for you to call in on the WV Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line at 724-438-4593 and give us your best bad dad joke. But remember, it has to be clean. This is a family show. And so far, everyone's followed the rules, and thank you for that. We greatly appreciate that. I came in with maybe 4 or 5 minutes before the show started, and that's the reason is I stopped at the bank and I asked the teller for my balance, and she pushed me over.
You don't get any. You don't get a
nothing. I didn't even get the crickets for that.
You didn't even get. I didn't have them up, or you would have got that.
All right.
You put the crickets to sleep.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what Larry and Curly have to say about this.
Oh, see, the little deer. Has the deer a little dough? Yeah, $2. Oh.
That Three Stooges soundboard app I have on my phone is the greatest thing that I ever downloaded ever, and it cost me like $6 a year. And I got all the Three Stooges sound effects that I need. Like this one.
Gentlemen, that ain't for us. We're not gentlemen. Speak for yourself.
Yeah. So anyway, it reminds me of Curly from the Three Stooges. Mo said, "Pick that up." He says, "I can't. I got a week back." He said, "When'd you get that?" He said, "About a week back."
Gentlemen, I'm mortified. I'm at a loss for adjective.
Me too.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's goofy humor like that is right up my alley. I like that. I like to listen to like some of the comedians that are raunchier, which we can't play here, like George Carlin, Eddie Murphy, some of the classic guys there. But I like the clean stuff too. And it's if you can be clean and be funny, I mean, it takes a lot of talent, I think. And these guys back in the Three Stooges days, which is almost 100 years ago now, 1934, they had no choice. But and this is Shemp's classic. That was his sound effect. So, it's people tell me they enjoy the jokes. One guy told me, he said, your show, he said, when you walk into a bar that's full of smoke and it just smells, just like nobody's bathed in like a week, and then you walk outside in the fresh air. He said, yours is like walking out into the fresh air. I said, well, that's probably the highest compliment you can pay me. It's goofy. It's a little bit irreverent. Some of the stuff that we've done with you and Josh and Matt.
Gosh.
The soda tasting 1 and 2, the spelling bee, okay, which you won, that great prize, a loaf of bread and a jar of goober grape. And Josh, I know Josh is always listening, so I wonder if those cheese balls are gone now.
Oh, those have been, I didn't see one of them. I'm sure he ate them all.
And Matt probably slurped down all those Kool-Aid Cool Jammers that I got him. He looked like a kid at Christmas when I gave him those. You know what I mean? He says, Kool-Aid Cool Jammers. He talks.
Yeah.
It was great. I enjoyed doing that kind of stuff. And I venture to say you guys enjoy it too. Getting together with those
just
guys.
A little bit.
Yeah.
When's our next one?
Well, I got to think of what we can do.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna? You got to come up with another one.
Yeah.
No more soda.
Yeah. No more soda. Oh
no
man.
more. We need to do candy or something like that.
You know what? I went to that. There's a big candy store outside of Cleveland called B.A. Sweeties, and it is like a warehouse. And they have, if they make it, it's there. Okay, and I was looking around there, and I'm trying to think, what can I give these guys to taste? 'Cause some candy you can only get from out of state, and they bring it in. They had these things called Huckleberry Dreams, and they were like chocolate-covered Huckleberry cream. And I was gonna, get some of those type things, but I don't know, I don't know how they taste, but yeah, we'll figure something out. And it's going to be time for to get our little third grade writers. It'll be Thanksgiving before you know it, and how to cook a turkey. That was a big hit.
Those are always good.
Yeah, that was a big hit, and we have some things that we'll do in the weeks and months to come here on the lighter side. Some stuff we've done already, and hopefully some new stuff. I mean, unlike these guys here, I'm not a professional broadcaster, but, I do the best I can, and I think my delivery has improved a little bit over the months. I don't say, as much as I did, but there's an But, I just, so I do
everybody
the best
does
I can.
that.
Yeah, I get it, but,
Even us so-called professionals.
Oh, you're professional. You're professional, especially compared to me. I mean, I try to just for fun. I'll sit there watching a football game, and I try to do play-by-play, and I am lost. Now I know you as a play-by-play guy, you have a numeric rosters for each team in front of you and things like that, and some stats.
Yeah.
So you're the next Bill Hillgrove. I mean, maybe you might be doing the Steelers one day. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, I'd do Pitt over the Steelers, but
he did both.
Yep.
Football and basketball. Billy Hillgrove did both, and did it very well too. Jack Fleming and Myron Cope and back in the day there. But anyway, we still have time if you want to call in and give us a bad dad joke or two. Call us on the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line, 724-438-4593. And we had a string of calls there. It's kind of died off now. But we're still here. Oh, I forgot about today's trivia question, so we might as well get to that, okay? So today's trivia question has to do with the movie Caddyshack, all right, which made 1980, had Chevy Chase in it, Bill Murray. Okay, so today's trivia question.
I have seen this before you asked me.
Good,
because we all know my movies. I'm all over the movies, Ronald.
Yeah, you're
and
a movie,
the music.
You're a movie connoisseur.
But no, this one's Caddyshack's hilarious.
It is. The sequel, not so much, but yeah.
Yeah, the original.
All right, so in the 1980 film Caddyshack, what actor played the pompous Judge Smales? Okay. So if you give us a call on the Uniontown, WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line, 724-438-4593, you will win $10 worth. That's $10 worth. $10 worth.
10.
Yes. When Pigs Fly, scratch off lottery tickets from the PA Lottery. All right. Helping older Pennsylvanians. So one more time. The trivia question is, in the 1980 film Caddyshack, what actor played the pompous Judge Smales? Okay? So if you know the answer to that, give us a call on the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital talk line at 724-438-4593. And the first one to answer that correctly will win these 5 scratch-off tickets and hopefully a little bit of money. So the phone's not exactly ringing off the hook, is it, DJ? But
no.
That's okay. I'm sure people are Googling it as we speak. Okay. One funny line, Rodney Dangerfield was hilarious in that movie. Nobody plays the funny rich guy better than Rodney Dangerfield. All right, when he's in the pro shop, give me a dozen golf balls and some of those naked lady tees and all this stuff. And there was a hat there on a mannequin, and he said, you get a free bowl of soup with a hat like that.
And who was Judge wearing
Smales,
it?
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it looks good on you, though. So, well, this particular actor, he did play the pompous characters very, very well. So he was also he had his own sitcom called Too Close for Comfort, and he played on the Mary Tyler Moore Show as the TV anchor. All right, we might have someone who knows that.
Let's see.
All right. Hi, you're on the lighter side. Who are you speaking with?
My name's David.
Hi, David. How are you?
Okay. Ted Knight.
You're right. It was Ted Knight. Very good.
I kept thinking of all his other names from his other shows. I thought, what's his real name?
Yeah, well, he was Ted Baxter on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, the newscaster that always just, flubbed everything. And then he was, do you remember his sitcom, Too Close for Comfort?
Too Close for Comfort, yep.
Yeah, he was a cartoonist.
Yeah, he was the artist.
2 rather good-looking daughters and an annoying neighbor. Right. You know the formula. Well, anyway, you won yourself 5 scratch-off tickets, $2 each at $10 worth. When Pigs Fly, and you can stop during regular business hours, and you can pick those up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. All righty.
Enjoy your show. Keep them going.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Okay.
All righty. Okay. All right. Due for a break there, TJ?
Break time, yes.
All right. So we're going to take our second break of the hour, and you're listening to 590 AM, 101.1 FM, W266DB, WMBS Uniontown.
No Magical Mystery Tour is complete without a stop at the Sandwich Shop and Deli, just off of Abbey Road at 121 Brownsville Avenue in the Square, Brownsville. Enjoy a made-to-order sandwich with a bowl of Sabina's homemade soup. Try an authentic New York bagel slathered with one of their delectable toppings, or perhaps just a visit to the coffee bar for a delicious gourmet brew. Don't forget a cookie, brownie, or tempting dessert. Fresh baked daily. Call 724-785-4089. The Sandwich Shop and Deli, Brownsville.
When you need to service your vehicle, there is one local shop ready to meet all your needs. Nate Tate and the boys at Tate's Auto Repair in Uniontown do it all, from engine work and routine maintenance to tires, brakes, oil changes, and state inspections. Call Tate's today at 724-550-4756 or stop at the shop at 250 Connellsville Street to ensure your vehicle is ready to go for any trip in any weather. Tate's, proud sponsor of the lighter side on WMBS.
Are you looking for professional photography for your wedding or engagement, senior photos, or any other special event? Well, then look no further than award-winning Jeffrey W. Hughes Photography. Also offering photography classes, workshops, and tours of the Laurel Highlands. Get in contact at 724-322-0034 or visit jwhphotography.shop.
Well, that catchy theme was from the 70s classic TV show, The Rockford Files, starring Jim Garner. Always liked that song, so that's why I picked it for today's return from today's second break. So during the break, TJ and I were recalling some of Judge Smales' finest moments from Caddyshack. Okay, so if you're familiar with the film Caddyshack, Judge Smales, now we know is played by Ted Knight, was a pompous, arrogant, elitist type, and a young caddy named Danny Noonan was trying to qualify for a law school scholarship from Judge Smales. So he was kind of kissing his rear end walking around. But anyway, and he had a grandson or grandson, Spalding.
Was it his grandson?
He might have been. Well, anyway,
yeah.
Spalding was his either his nephew or his grandson, and he was always yelling at Spalding. Okay, get your foot off the boat, Spalding. Okay, and he when Danny first talked to him, remember he said in his office, he says, "How about a Fresca? Huh? And Fresca, if you don't know what Fresca is, it's one of the very first diet sodas out there. It's lemon lime, and it was terrible, but I think they still make it. But yeah. He says, "How about a Fresca? Huh? And he said, gambling's illegal at Bushwood Country Club. All right?
But I never slice.
And I never slice. And his first shot, he slices right into the into the dining hall or something? Into the
woods.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. I'm trying to look some up. The world needs ditch diggers, too.
Yeah, that's right.
He said that one.
Yeah, and the way he said it, the world needs ditch diggers, too.
Yep.
Yeah. So he was right, and he talked about sending two young boys to the electric chair. Didn't want to do it, but I felt I owed it to them. So so some of his finest moments are on there, and I watched behind the scenes of that movie, and the cast, when they weren't shooting, when they were eating, whatever, they kind of kept to their character. I mean, nobody wanted to sit with Ted Knight, and they kind of felt bad for him, because he was the bad guy, so to speak. And then you had Bill Murray, it's the crazy groundskeeper who ended up blowing the place up trying to chase the gopher around. If you've never seen Caddyshack, you need to treat yourself to it. It's a really, really funny movie. About an elite country club called Bushwood, and the cast of characters, and Judge Smales and his playing partner Dr. Beeper, who carried a beeper, which was primitive back in those days, but he had to go and call his office every 5 minutes, it seemed like. So in the end, there was a Danny and Chevy Chase's character. I forget what his character's name was.
Who?
Chevy Chase.
Ty Webb.
Ty Webb, that's right. No, I can't do it like he did. When he hit the ball.
Yep.
But they played tournament for I forget what they were playing for, but you can imagine what happened. But it was, and I guess the country club that they filmed that at, they did not tell them they were going to blow it up until they actually did it. So, of course, they paid for all the damages and the groundskeeping, but can you imagine that? Oh, yeah, you can film here, just don't damage anything. And at the end, they set off dynamite and blow the place to smithereens. Yeah, John Landis, I think, directed that. He directed a lot of classics like Ghostbusters and things like that. Worked a lot extensively with Bill Murray and that case cast of characters. And, of course, Rodney Dangerfield, again, the quintessential funny rich guy. He said he wore the loud pants and he had his golf bag had everything. Remember, it had a stereo on it, and they started dancing. I think right when Judge Smales wanted to tee off, let's dance.
Yeah,
they're dancing. They're dancing around, and and then Kenny Loggins did a lot of the music. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Ain't gotta worry about me. Yeah, and then the Gopher would come up and start dancing. To it. Yeah, so it's amazing when TJ's actually seen a movie. What the kind of banter we can have. Back and forth.
I haven't seen many.
But but they did make a sequel a couple years ago after that it had Jackie Mason in it, and it wasn't very good at all to Caddyshack. It was Caddyshack 2, but the first one was the classic, and still remains to this day about when it comes to funny golf movies. That and of course Happy Gilmore. And I know you've seen Happy Gilmore, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, how about the sequel that just came out? I've yet to see it.
I have not seen that either.
I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
But, I've heard mixed reactions to it, but, Walmart has shirts right now that say, Happy Gilmore, just tap it in,
just
tap it in.
Yeah.
Tap, tap, tappy. Give it a little taparoo. Adam Sandler. I mean, he's another one that's good.
Yeah.
When he made those type of movies, he's moved on to more family type stuff. But Shooter McGavin, Christopher McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he was in those Subway commercials for the Happy Gilmore Cups, and boy, he's showing his age.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you're right. I did see a couple of those.
Yeah. So, and Joe Flaherty is the heckler. Remember, you're going to need suntan lotion and a blanket because you're never going to get off that beach.
Yeah. My favorite was Mr. Larson, though.
Oh,
the big guy.
Yeah.
He was with the nail on his head.
Yeah. That was Richard Keel. He was a James Bond villain named Jaws. He had metal teeth.
He was great.
Yeah.
And then the shirt, guns don't kill people, I do.
Yeah. And he said, some of his lines.
Yeah. He was hilarious at that thing.
Talked about a long drive, and he said, Shooter said, nobody can hit a ball that far. I beg to differ.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore accomplished that feat not long ago. Well, good for you. They looked at him,
I think he said, Happy Gilmore, oh, my God, when he looked at him.
Yeah.
So you're gonna stick to movies I know, Ronald.
Well, you're going to have to give me a list, because I don't know.
There's not many. Caddyshack, Happy Home Alone.
Happy Gilmore.
Those three right there.
We'll talk about Home Alone at Christmas time.
There you go. Or Thanksgiving or something. Yeah.
But they usually play it around Thanksgiving. So
it is always on at Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's on both times.
Yeah, and it's a classic movie. I mean, Macaulay Culkin kind of got creepy looking when he got older, but
he did.
He did.
But,
it's the quintessential child star syndrome, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I remember when he guest hosted on Saturday Night Live around that same time. And you remember? I don't know. Did you watch Saturday Night Live?
Oh, probably a little bit.
Do you remember the Super Fans with George Wendt?
No.
Chicago Bears, the Bulls.
I mean, I've heard of all that, but I don't remember it on there.
he was on there for that, and that was always funny. They'd say, with that Chicago accent, a certain team is going to win the next 10 Super Bowls. The Bears, and the Bulls. So, this is Bob Swirsky. I'm filling in for my brother Bill, who had another heart attack. So, but it was good. So, well, we're down to about the last minute of the show. So, thank you to all our callers today who contributed some very funny jokes. So we appreciate that, and we'll have to revisit this sometime in the near future. So, we're going to do some football-related content here in the next couple weeks. I'm trying to get my buddy, the coach, to clear his schedule and come back on. He was on a couple of times when the show first started. So, Coach Klisch, if you're listening, give me a call, and we got to get you back on there. So those are always good shows too. So, anyway, that will pretty much put the topper on the radio program. So I thank again all of our callers and listeners, and we're still looking for sponsors. So we will see you next week on The Lighter Side.
You've been listening to The Lighter Side with Ron Barry, which has been brought to you by the Brownsville Historical Society, the Sandwich Shop and Deli, Tate's Auto Repair, Jeffrey W. Hughes Photography, Tracy Counseling Center, and John & Son Catering. And this is WMBS Uniontown at 4 o'clock.
I'm Cammie McCormick. President Trump says he's standing by his threats to send federal forces to Chicago to fight crime. Linda Kenyon reports.
Well, we're going in. I didn't say when. We're going in.
President Trump speaking in the Oval Office saying crime in Chicago is out of control and sending in the National Guard is the only sensible course of action.
If the governor of Illinois would call me up, I would love to do it. Now, we're going to do it anyway. We have the right to do it because I have an obligation to protect this country.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is challenging that assertion, posting, quote, "There is no emergency in the city of Chicago to send troops in." Linda Kenyon, CBS News, the White House.
Trump said he's ready to do the same in Baltimore. His remarks came after a federal judge ruled his deployment of troops to Los Angeles was illegal. Legal analyst Laurie Levinson.
It's quite likely that this decision will go on to a higher court, initially the Ninth Circuit, and perhaps even the Supreme Court, because this has become an issue throughout the country. How much power does the president have to call out the National Guard, especially when states and cities don't want it?
Trump was asked about a summit in China with the leaders of Russia and North Korea and whether he's concerned about that gathering.
China needs us, and I have a very good relationship with President Xi, as you know. But China needs us much more than we need them.
CBS's Ramy Inocencio.
Several of these leaders are called strongmen, dictators. For example, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un just arrived in Beijing in his favorite, his armored train. You can think of it like Air Force One, but on rails. That is how he likes to travel for fear of being shot out of the sky. We've also got Iran's president, but along with Xi and Putin, this quartet is coming to be known, at least in some critical circles, as the axis of upheaval, sort of a play on the axis of evil.
In eastern Afghanistan, the search continues for victims of Sunday's massive earthquake. At the UN, spokesman Stefan Dujarric.
Preliminary reports from the de facto authorities now indicate at least 1,400 people have been killed and more than 3,100 injured. Casualty figures are expected to rise further as search and rescue teams reach affected areas.
And a landslide destroyed an entire village in Sudan, central Darfur, killing as many as 1,000 people. Luca Renda is a UN representative there.
It's very difficult to access these areas, actually impossible to access Al-Fashir. And it is imperative that we are allowed to reach these people in need.
On Wall Street today, stocks finished lower. The Dow Jones Industrials off 249 points. This is CBS News.